Hey, Fox News alert with just hours to go before Americans who signed up for Obamacare can begin, maybe, using their plans. A change at the top. Welcome to a brand new hour of America's Newsroom. I'm Heather Childers in for Martha McCallum.
And I'm Greg Jarrett in for Bill. A top health care official is retiring now. Her name, Michelle Snyder. Now, the woman oversaw the botched rollout of the Obamacare website. Senior White House and Foreign Affairs correspondent Wendell Goller traveling with the president in Hawaii joins us live. Wendell, could this be the highest level official to be held responsible for the botched rollout?
Well, Greg, it looks like it on the surface, though officials at the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services say Michelle Snyder is retiring for personal reasons. They say it's her own call. She'd actually intended to leave at the end of 2012 and was persuaded to stay on by CMS head Marilyn Tavenner, who said in a written statement, quote, "She characteristically chose to postpone her retirement from federal service at my request to help me with the challenges facing CMS in 2013. Snyder spent 41 years in federal service. It's probably a safe bet that her last year was the worst, Greg.
Yeah, that is a safe bet. What were her responsibilities, Wendell?
Well, she was the chief operating officer, Greg. She was responsible for personnel and the budget, both of which came under sharp criticism in the botched healthcare.gov rollout. The website's working much better, but it took the help of Jeffrey Zients, the incoming head of the President's National Economic Council, who was put in charge of making a number of different contractors work together more smoothly. Meanwhile, even the president agrees that the federal government doesn't get as much money for its money as the private sector does in information technology. And some Republicans are complaining they can't figure out how much is being spent, though Republican Senator Jerry Moran says it's in the billions of dollars.
We've asked specific questions of the department about its spending, about how it's paying for things, where the money's coming from, what the success has been, what the testing of the website has been, how things are changing. And the answers that I've received, it took 7 weeks to get any answer, but it's like putting a check in the box without providing any real information.
Moran complains the Department of Health and Human Services is basically making its own spending decisions on Obamacare, though administration officials fear Republicans in Congress would simply defund the Affordable Care Act if they were given that authority. Greg?
All right. Wendell Goller live in Honolulu. Still dark there. Wendell, thanks very much.